We're going to find out. Is everybody ready here? We good to go? Mike always scrolling on his damn phone.
I'm ready.
No, I was trying to show y'all this.
All right, well, are we ready?
You hit the goddamn button?
I can right now, sir. Thank you very much.
Damn button.
What he do? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Man Listen. I am your host, Reggie Classic. I got the fellas here with me. Ty is here. Keith is here. Yo. Mike is here.
What's happening?
So we got a room full, man, ready to give y'all a hot show. How you fellas doing?
Man.
Can't complain.
Man, I'm having to come in ears all week, so it's good. You're having a great week so far.
This nigga has single-handedly made my whole motherfucking week by himself.
Look here. I've been at work, so I've been...
Same old shit for you, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's
on
up,
call
man.
for work, so.
Man, I just got back to work. You know what I'm saying? We've been on break for 2 weeks. I'm going to get back to work. And, you get back to work, try to get into the groove of things again. And just a whole bunch of shit happening. So, I coach basketball. And, man, we had... Over the breaks, we didn't have no practice. We were supposed to have practice, but we didn't have no practice, right? So, because you're in practice, you got kids, they rusty. You got kids.
Wait, y'all came back and had a game with no
we
practice?
We had a game with no practice.
Oh,
game with no practice.
Mistake number one.
So we had a game Monday and Tuesday, back to back. 2 games, no practice, right? So the first game,
Fuck, y'all had a road trip, nigga?
First game, we got our ass beat. I mean, it was terrible. Like, we looked like straight trash. And I had to tell them, we look like trash. Like, y'all look like trash.
Wait. You told your players y'all look like trash?
Yes, sir. I had to tell them. Hey, I cannot sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie to you. Hey, y'all, check this out. We look like we ain't played basketball in 2 weeks. Y'all look like y'all ain't never played basketball. That's how bad y'all look out here right now. We gotta, y'all gotta take this shit more serious. Because y'all look bad out here. I'm sorry. God. I don't like being embarrassed. I know you don't like being embarrassed. Do you want to get beat by 40 points? I don't want to get beat by 40 points. But we got our ass beat by almost 40 points. So it was bad. But
fire your ass.
The next day, we had another game. Second game, they played a lot better.
Okay.
They played a lot better. We still lost, but they played a lot better, right?
Okay.
Because we was leading the whole game.
Right. They weren't as trash.
We wasn't as trash. We was moving the ball well. We played better defense. Okay. But there is this one issue that happened, right? And so check it out. I have nothing against disabled people. I want to get this disclaimer. Gotta get this disclaimer. I have nothing against disabled people. I think disabled people should be able to do their damn thing. But the team that we played had a kid who only had one arm, right? And so, as a coach and as a competitor, I'm like, yo, he out there. That's what's up. Like, you out there.
That's dope.
You dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, like, as an opposing coach, I'm like, motherfucker, he got one arm.
Mouse in the house.
You gotta go after him like he got one arm. So, when you double team him, like, hey, let him get the ball, you double team him and shit. He got one arm. It ain't like he can go multiple directions. Wow. One arm. So we go. So we go to trap. Another player on their team. We go to trap another player on their team, and he throw it to the player with one arm. Okay. Right? So he catch it with his left hand, and he pump fake with one arm.
What?
So he pump fake.
Don't tell me they bid for it.
They paid your whole player bid. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
So my player jumped. He put the ball on the floor. He drive. My other player get ready to come up to try to make a block on the shot. He floated over my player and make the shot.
No.
But I had to call a timeout. Timeout. I clapped it up for the kid because I'm like, damn, that was a hell of a move that you drove baseline. He drove baseline.
He shot with the floater?
And shot the floater.
Wow.
I said, look, he went baseline. He can't go back right. How the fuck Man,
Wow.
So we lost by 3.
No!
We lost the game by 3.
Wait, was that his only bucket?
That was his only bucket.
Wow.
His only bucket. Right? He took 3 3-pointers early in the game.
But
But
he a gunner.
he was gunning.
Yeah,
He was gunning. Right. But like I said, I was like, yo, defensively, like you can't let a dude go baseline on you with one arm, though.
It's about the kids, man.
Hey,
It's about the kids.
hey. You play basketball, man. You gotta have that dog in you. I'm sorry.
Ty, you be on the sidelines with like a blazer and a tie on too, huh?
Yes, sir.
On some, yeah.
Yes, sir. I got my slacks on and my button up.
You might need to go to relax
Coach
fit.
Carter.
Exactly. That's why I asked. Like, I don't smoke Coach Carter ass
Hey,
shit.
but you a competitor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you step on the court. I'm treating you like a normal player, right? And in my head, I'm like, look, you got one arm. You at a disadvantage. I'm sorry, that's just real. You at a disadvantage. You can't cross over.
Says you, nigga.
You can't. Hey, you right. Says me, because he shook the fuck out of my player.
But what if he hit you? Wait, he only got one arm, right? What if he hit you with that sham guy? What if he hit you with the sham guy? Right then and there,
I quit.
I walk off.
over.
But he can do that move.
No,
That's
he-
what I'm saying.
he could.
He can hit you with the sham guy and have a nigga out there with his ankles crossed.
It'd be over. You just gotta walk
Saying
up
you
the court.
can't-
But I had to give him his props. My team,
Can't sleep.
actually, the player that he made the floater over because he tried to block his shot, he actually clapped up for him and was like, damn, that was a good move. And it was a good move.
That's
But
what's up, man.
I was mad at my player who actually bit on a pump fake. I'm like, dude, how do you bite on a pump fake with a dude with one arm?
Easy, because he been gunning threes, nigga, before this.
Exactly.
The motherfucker
But he
just
shoot.
shoot.
Let him
Clearly.
shoot the 3. He ain't made one. Let him shoot it. But he...
This is
I mean,
so
listen,
wrong.
man.
Hey,
This is-
all I can say, bad coaching.
Hey.
Coaching.
Hey, I take blame for that. I was like, look, you got to close out outside shoulder. He closed inside, dude went baseline.
I true fake this shit.
That's some wild, man.
But
man.
that was a hot. That's
Shout
going
out
to be
to
the
the
highlight of my
teardropper,
week.
man. Hit y'all with the straight teardropper.
My team said when they play him again, they're gonna blow him out. That's what they said. I was like, all right, we're gonna see.
Sound good.
Sound good.
The damage
Sounds
has
like
been done already.
Yo, please. The damage has been done.
Done.
Y'all not on ESPN, are you? Know how they
Oh.
having wild different
Hey,
little clips from
yeah.
small spots.
Man, you know what? It might end up happening.
Nah, hey, listen.
'Cause I know somebody uploaded it to the
I know
internet.
if
I
I'm
bet
got
they
any
did.
parents, I'll send it in.
I for sure
Look
would
at my
send it
son out
in.
here whooping these kids' ass with one arm.
Killing these motherfuckers. Don't never let them tell you can't do it.
Right.
I put the whole shit behind that. That's what's up, though, man. Salute to that kid.
Music.
Salute to the kid that fell for the pump fake, because you gave me a great laugh. I appreciate
Man,
it.
for real.
Y'all be all right, man. This kid's playing the game, man. It be all good, man. Oh, my goodness. All right, I guess we should go ahead and get to the shenanigans.
Since that shit.
Damn. All right, well, since we're thinking of kids, all you parents out there with daughters, hide your kids from Adrian Bronner. Hide your daughters, man.
Look here, man.
Because apparently, that nigga don't do no research or nothing. He just shoot shots.
He just shoot.
So,
He a gunner.
yeah,
Brett
he's
Favre.
a for sure gunner. He's shooting more than that kid with one arm. So apparently, Adrian Bronner got into the DMs, I believe it was on Instagram,
Yeah.
and shot his shot at, how do you pronounce this? Bad what?
Bobby.
Bad Bobby.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all don't know what Bad Bobby is, you remember the Cash Me Outside girl from years ago on, what's that nigga, Dr. Phil?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Her. And her, for some reason, he decided, slide in her DMs and shoot his shot. According to him, he said he didn't realize that she was only 16. Nigga, that's your job to realize
Yeah.
if
But-
somebody's
but
legal or not.
Even outside of that,
Outside of being
you are
nasty?
a multi-million-dollar
Cool.
athlete.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That too. Why are you shooting so low? No, fuck that.
Well,
that
well-
little girl is not attractive. If she was older, she would not be attractive.
So it didn't matter no way.
It didn't fucking matter. Why are you? If I'm making that kind of money, I'm not trying to bag that.
Are you a coon?
Hell no, ain't no goddamn king.
So no, what I'm saying is, okay, let me stop calling this brother a coon. He's a clown. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's for sure a clown.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you're going to be a clown, right, you got to expect some big ring circus type shit to go on with the dude.
Yeah, man.
So
I'm saying not the fact that she's 16. I'm talking about this fact that her period.
Yeah.
She famous, and he might find her. Look here, man.
I'm not fucking with nobody that's famous for dumb shit. Period. That's just not.
Well, he get off on dumb shit. He do dumb
He
shit.
do dumb shit. He whoop a
I wouldn't
cat.
fuck with them hoes either.
Who?
The Kardashians. Okay. Well, the one that made a couple billies.
wait a
tune.
minute.
You know,
Now you want to change the tune.
little bitch got a jet.
See what I'm saying? That's why I was ready to say, well, I don't know, depending on what your angle is.
Yeah, but if you wanna
Now you are cursed if you fuck with him, I believe.
like for instance, the
Oh, that pussy
I'm
tainted.
sure the Sharkeisha broad is about damn near 30 now.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. If I got 40, $50 million, I'm not seeking her out to say, hey, what's happening in her DM.
Because she going to knock your brains out.
Well, yeah,
I would say she violent, though.
But yeah, but what you say to her in her DM? Oh, ain't you the bitch that knocked the broad out? Yeah, I want you. How the fuck does that even work?
Man,
Why would you do that?
Easy.
I
Niggas don't care.
I
Man,
mean,
come on, man. You got money. You ain't supposed to be shooting that low. I'm sorry.
well, see, I mean, typically cats with money do that though, right?
It's
I
dumb
mean,
as fuck.
but it leaves very little trail. That's why.
Yeah,
but there's always a trail if you fired that shot on Instagram.
Oh well, yeah, but
Right.
you know,
That
with
ain't
social
nothing but a trail.
Social media always leaves trails.
Look at what just happened.
You
Look at
all
what
bad.
just happened to Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop just got knocked.
Snoop just got knocked too.
But I don't see the whole thing. I don't believe about that. This is the same broad that said she had a baby by Offset.
My point is, she's famous for doing dumb shit. And niggas are fucking
Wait, she
with
smashed
bitch-
Offset? Oh, she was just lying. She was
That's-
lying.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
new cat stacks.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Okay.
the new cat stacks.
Right.
Okay.
So, I'm not. You can't do that. You can't do that. Or if you
she's-
do,
you
you gotta
shouldn't.
tell a bitch. Yeah.
I mean,
tell a
only
bitch
reason
after
I
you
didn't
go public
burn.
with this, I'm gonna have you killed. Rub you out.
I mean, listen, man. End of the day, though, dog, it's still a clown nigga doing clown behavior.
Yeah.
So-
So at the end of the day,
But now he like a clown pedophile now.
Well, see, the only reason I didn't burn him that bad because I was like, maybe he honestly didn't know she was 16.
Fam, she looked young.
Thank you.
Okay, see, I ain't.
She looked young,
all right,
dog. I tried shooting the same bill.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? Maybe she like she 18 or 19. 'Cause I hadn't seen her since she was on Dr. Phil and the whole shit. You got her IG page? Nigga, she like a little young ass white girl.
Okay.
On some old clueless ass shit. Yeah, like
African.
it's just like
That shit is sad, man.
That's terrible.
So yeah,
All right.
so I don't know if y'all into boxing. He's a boxer, but just hide your daughters, man. That nigga in town, cause
He ain't gonna hit nothing.
I mean,
He
he might hit your daughter, nigga, if you let him slide.
don't hit nothing. He sure hit nothing in the damn ring. Shit.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other problem he got. But yeah, man, so y'all be mindful of that. What else we got here?
Hey, let me
Shenanigans,
ask
man.
y'all, did y'all, any one of y'all see that Kevin Hart video?
The one with him and the trainer?
Yeah.
I did
Now,
see
we had
that.
a brief discussion about that.
I did see that.
in the comment section. You said that you didn't think
I didn't give
it
a
was a
damn.
big deal.
I didn't think it was a big deal. Why did you think it was a big deal?
I thought because it's like
What was the video? Hold on.
Oh, so Kevin Hart has a doc out on Netflix, right?
Oh.
And he
this is footage from the doc.
yeah.
Oh,
So basically, what this is, it's just him following him after all the shit. He just the life of Kevin Hart kind of shit and shit he does. So in the video, he gets into a argument with his personal trainer, right? Now I believe they're in the air, aren't they on the plane?
Yeah, they on the plane.
Yeah. And I don't know what kind of lesson he was trying to convey about wealth and having money or whatever. But him and the trainer are having a legit argument. From there, it gets physical, right?
Oh.
Now, I mean physical like pushing and shoving, not like,
Okay.
no punches were thrown as far as I could tell. And I really couldn't tell where Kevin was, because he's a little short nigga, trainer ain't short. So I was like, where the fuck is he even at in this little video? But you can hear them niggas shouting, right? So Mike felt what?
I just think you don't expose that part of a man's life. Like we all partners here, right? You know shit about me that don't nobody else know. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't expect you to say some shit about that situation in the heat of an argument. Just to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like when he put that out there about that man's living situation or financial situation, like, you don't do that. Like, that was hella out of pocket to me. That was hella foul. Partners or not. Like, you don't.
Well, this is what I'll say to that, right? I get your point.
Yeah.
And it's very valid. My only issue with him even having that conversation was the fact that we got a chance to see that conversation.
Yeah.
Because everybody on that plane was like family. So I'm pretty sure Kev ain't the only nigga on that plane who knew that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we all, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about you, right? How I know shit about, but if everybody in this room knows about it, then you don't feel any kind of way when you bring it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially trying to prove a point about something else.
Right.
My issue is
when it went to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be on that doc.
Right.
You could have scrapped that footage.
First of all,
you
he
could
didn't
have
have to
deleted
do that. He didn't even have to do the dot. But I know, that's
no, I mean that's part of his cleanup too. I believe
I
from everything else that was going on.
I understand.
Yeah.
But
still,
because I understand both of y'all.
Yeah.
I definitely was feeling what you were saying. 'Cause I actually had some shit like that happen where I was like, damn, like, as somebody that I trust and I like, share some intimate information shit with you, like, if you blast me in front of some people, like, nigga, it's on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's on. So, you know what I'm saying? And then, but if we was around family and you said it, I probably wouldn't be as offended.
Right.
Like, because all of them was like,
now I don't think you're trying to embarrass me.
Yeah, I don't think you're trying to embarrass me.
but I feel like that's also at the same time. If I'm telling you this in confidence, regardless if it's from family or not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless,
No, you're right.
I'm telling you this for a reason because I trust you. But if you bring it, family, friend, don't matter. It shouldn't even come up, regardless.
That's why I said it would depend if the family knew too. Mm-hmm. Now, if this ain't a secret amongst people in this room, I'm not tripping off you bringing it up as we having this conversation, debate, argument, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But if it's something I told you in confidence, right?
Yeah.
Although I trust everybody else in this room, nigga, I told you. I didn't tell everybody else.
Right.
So it kind of depends on the circumstance of, we didn't need to see that.
Yeah.
Now, in all fairness, though, they are still cool. They are still friends. He's still his trainer. They like family. That's why I say to me, it's like two brothers having an argument.
We might have to get some boxing gloves though.
I mean,
He don't want to fight.
He don't want to fight that nigga. That's the nigga who's teaching him how to do his shit. He's his personal trainer. Don't fight your trainer, nigga. That's
he know what you can't do.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, fighting the Kung Fu master at the end of the movie. Like, nigga, don't do that one. Nigga, fight everybody else. Don't fight the nigga that taught you what you doing.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's why I didn't trip off of it. Me, it was two brothers, and the fact they're still cool lets me know that everything's under the bridge.
Yeah,
that relationship is mended,
Yeah.
so I don't need to dwell on it or even trip off of it.
Right.
I was laughing because a lot of women had issue with Kevin almost justifying his cheating on the doc. So y'all gotta watch the doc.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
It was a little, yeah. It was a little strange how he tried to frame that, but like I said, it's a cleanup job, man. He was basically giving you his point of view from everything that happened to his boy, blackmailing him and all the shit. Yeah. It wasn't too bad, though. It's fairly entertaining. That motherfucker work hard, though. I give him that.
Definitely tell you work hard.
Yeah.
He on his grind.
Yeah.
He on his grind like a motherfucker when you see that doc. All right, so what else we got going? 50 versus French. Montana, that is. So we talked about it last week as far as, talking shit about the used Bugatti, old Bugatti. Told that nigga he had a 2008 Bugatti in 2020. All that kind of shit, right? Rich nigga problems. But apparently, both 50 and Starz are suing French Montana. Because French leaked part of power on the internet. So they are suing French. So now the lawyers are getting involved. And Starz is also involved, so they really gonna sue him. It ain't just 50 talking that shit on IG like, nigga, where my money at? Starz is like, nah, nigga, you violated copyright and all kind of shit. You got to run us some bread.
Dude. So then he fires back with the whole he's a rat thing. And I'm like, Ja played the same card.
As far as 50 with snitching?
Because they don't have nothing else on it.
Yes.
Yeah, he tried to follow that up with not follow it up. He started that shit with the
6ix9ine.
Yeah, you trying to buy the Tekashi 6ix9ine story. You can relate to it because you a rat too. Check this out. I get the street code behind that. I get it. But we talking dollars and cents.
It don't fly.
Buying the rights to Tekashi's story is gonna make you some money.
Yeah.
It's some trash ass way to make some money because a lot of niggas who went to jail behind this nigga. But if you just in the business of making money, then that's what that is.
And somebody gonna make it. Might as well be you.
Yeah.
Unless you got certain principles you're standing on, which I think is what French is hinting at. You got, you know what I'm saying, rap principles, nigga. You ain't got the normal principles that every other hood nigga got.
Like, the nigga don't rap, so it ain't like he's still trying to be a crip or
He
something.
don't give a fuck.
That
I think he got a show on ABC.
Right.
He's clearly just chasing dollars. He ain't worried about none of that other shit.
Ain't worried about nothing.
Nigga that came on and told y'all he don't fuck with some of his kids. He don't give a fuck about some of his partners he rolled with. He's clearly in a different lane with certain shit he's doing. Sometimes y'all listen to a nigga when he talk. If he say he don't give a fuck, then he probably just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, thinking about all his money.
Yeah.
All his paper, even though he's supposedly broke.
He's still trying to collect that 30 G's from
That
Thierry Marie.
he don't give a damn.
He want
He
all his
said he
money.
was trying to take her motherfucking check from the show.
Yeah.
Because she supposedly made over $100 grand.
So where am I
Mad
30?
nigga.
So where am I 30? Yeah, he ain't fucking around.
Man, he want
all
every
He'll do that
penny.
shit just to prove a point too, though.
Was he on 30,000?
Yeah. Yeah. But he ain't letting that slide. That's the thing. Nigga worth over 100 mil, but nigga, I ain't letting 30 racks slide. That's why
I had
everybody.
1% slide.
No, I ain't letting none of that shit
All my
slide.
money.
All right, let's see what else we got on here. Speaking of 50, we got the Return of Power happen this week. Y'all sit down and tune in.
I did. I enjoyed it.
Really?
I enjoyed it.
Well, you enjoy Power anyway.
What about you?
That shit was trash.
In the beginning of
I ain't
the
never
season,
watched
I
an
didn't
episode
like
of
it.
Power.
Not one?
Oh, not one.
Keep it that way. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Watch the first 3 seasons. It's actually entertaining.
Okay.
It's some real entertaining shit the first 3 years.
I was kind of, I'm like,
Fourth and fifth, though,
I'm like, all right, for this first one, I'm like, all right. Let's see where this goes.
we know where it's going.
Where?
This shit ain't nothing but Vantage Point. Remember the movie Vantage Point?
No.
Yeah, with Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vantage Point, right, is a movie about a bombing happens in this little thing,
In
right?
Spain or
In Spain or some shit. But how they shot it, which was actually dope at the time, was they showed you the point of view from different people who saw the same shit. And how it blends all together for the whole story. You see that happening already with this.
Yeah.
All right, we got Dre's story. This is what happened with him. This week coming up is going to be somebody else. The events that led up to Ghost getting shot. The only surprise I had was this shit said Ghost was slain, like he was actually dead. So that was the only surprise. That was the only twist. I was like, oh shit, he actually is dead. Other than that, it was like, all right. A lot of bad acting.
I just think Dre's stupid as fuck.
So a lot of bad acting.
There was a lot of bad acting.
He went to that solitary confinement well one too many times.
Yeah.
Getting himself put in the box, and they was like, oh, okay, you want to keep going to the box, huh?
Yeah, it was like, all right, man.
Cooked his motherfucking
Hey,
ass.
I think the funniest part about that when they was telling the niggas name Francis and Woodsmith or
Yeah, some shit like that.
Them two, they
Them
hella
two-
funny.
Yeah, they had good chemistry.
Yeah, they hella
That's
funny.
honestly, that's why I think those two dudes need to stay at. Cause when other dude try to get like super hard, it's like, come on, like you straining now, dog. Like, don't know
Who? Which one?
the nigga act like he a real G.
Oh, 2-bit.
Yeah, 2-bit, fake ass Tupac, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
2-bit and Spanky.
Yeah. They got good rapport when they on screen together. That
Yeah.
shit's actually pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. But I'm gonna finish watching Power because I'm invested. Niggas
It's,
watch
four,
it
it's only 4 episodes left, so
yeah, so I mean, I might as well just to
So you're not going to tune into the Power book?
Power who?
The shit
prequel.
the prequel that comes on after that.
Same writers?
It's supposed to be following up.
I don't know.
Is it the same writers?
Oh.
If it's the same writers, probably not. These writers are trash. But if I'm being honest, I'll probably watch the first episode, maybe the first 2, to see where it's going. It's supposed to be a prequel. Usually it can be a little more grimy because
Yeah.
like once they fucked up once they tried to make Ghost a politician. Like, all right, come on, man. This nigga just moved fucking ounces and bricks and pounds of weight, nigga, like 6 months ago. Now you talking about being a deputy mayor or some shit, lieutenant governor of fucking New York. Come on, man. This nigga's Marion Barry. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But whatever. So yeah, so I mean, you know, everybody sat down like a family damn near and watched Power this weekend. So it was good to see that. Like I said, I'm gonna tune in and see who killed Ghost. That shit. that shit, the whole ad shit was corny too.
You
Who
like
shot?
that, you know?
That shit reminded you of like what's that shit your grandma used to watch midday? Days of Our Lives. You know how they used to have the little ads and shit? Yeah. Man, come on, man. Y'all supposed to be better than this, damn it. Y'all supposed to be like The Wire.
Yeah.
That's how you were supposed to move, was like The
consistent.
Wire. But
That's
then that
hard.
shit-
Wire was consistent as fuck.
Yeah, but the blueprint's there. Just follow it. Try to turn this nigga into a fucking puppet. Anyway, I ain't gonna dwell on that shit too much. Let's see what else we got here. Sports. It was a slow news week for shenanigans and shit. Wild card weekend. We had a couple upsets. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Down goes New England. Thankfully, I think I rejoiced a little bit too much on the socials.
I don't think nobody really care who wins at this point now.
As long as New England ain't in
Yeah, as
it.
long as New England.
Well, I take that back. I know a large group of motherfuckers that hope the Niners don't win.
I'm one of them.
I might be one of them too.
I'm one of them.
But I
And it
think
ain't
for
got
the
nothing to do with
majority-
the team.
No,
It's all about the fans.
Yeah, you
But-
motherfuckers, man.
I'm just glad Dallas didn't make it.
Well, we knew Dallas wasn't going. We knew that shit wasn't happening.
Not even the same conference.
No, but still.
But
I mean,
still,
It's a hater gonna be a hater.
you're going to find a way to fire a shot. So Tennessee pulls up the upset against New England. You all right?
Yeah, I just wanted New England to win that game.
Wow.
Oh, for the coach from
Yeah.
Tennessee. Yeah. He got his own personal reasons.
Personal reasons for that. They
Um,
don't get their ass
who,
knocked
Vapor?
off this week. Nah, Coach Combs.
And then you got the Vikings knocked off the Saints. And the Saints, as usual, it seems, lose another heartbreaking game with controversial call at the end.
I don't think we heard from my nephew after that game, dude.
No, it took a minute. I
He
think it was the next
went-
day.
He went dark for a
Yeah.
little
We
bit.
like the Saints just need to win an outright game, so they don't have to deal with these controversial
Yeah.
calls.
Don't even make it close. You got to
Just
blow somebody out.
Blow somebody out.
So did y'all think it was offensive?
It was absolutely
play?
offensive
Yeah.
pass interference.
He
But I also understand why they didn't call it.
Yeah.
They ain't called them shits all year.
I mean, but you see the extension and everything, though, and that's supposed to be
matter.
the telltale sign.
Mike,
Nigga,
when they challenge shit, how many times have we seen they overturn?
yeah.
So I said, you
Well,
don't
I mean,
see
they
it.
started with the hand fighting, and then, of course, the
You got the extension off. Yeah.
The
I mean,
extension. But once, I knew they wasn't gonna call once the hand fighting started, and then,
it just wasn't going to
typically
happen.
if you hand fighting, they don't call it. They just don't.
I just,
It was kind of messed up, but hey,
it's
that's
just
the way it
a
works.
story because it happened to the Saints for the second year in a row. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but you know, the last year,
it was
that
blatant.
damn PI was just obvious.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Now-
close.
That didn't make
They
sense.
just ran him over.
But that's what I'm saying. That right there, that's one thing. But this right here, I mean,
I can see letting this one
yeah,
slide. Last
like
year
it ain't
was
no.
inexcusable.
But at the
Last
same
year, he
time,
cleaned him.
they put in this punk ass rule
Because of that.
because of that, and all this year. I think maybe one or two calls got overturned because of, and they threw a PI.
Yeah.
Like, come on, fam. Like, don't
Why
put
is
in
it
a
in
rule
there?
and don't use it.
They refuse to use it. I don't know
Then
what.
what's the point of putting it in? Like, to appease the,
To appease the fans?
fan? That's fine. But then
Remember,
when
New Orleans was trying to sue them niggas.
I understand that.
They
But
were
my
mad.
thing, but
They
my
were mad,
thing
mad.
is, okay, to appease them, and then when it comes down to crunch time, they still don't even review it. That was the other thing.
They reviewed it. They reviewed
Well, I mean, they
it.
review all
They-
touchdowns.
All scores are
Okay,
reviewed.
yeah,
They
all
reviewed
scores
it.
reviewed.
But other than that, they didn't like lock in on it. Y'all didn't throw no flag. I don't see a reason for us to do shit.
For about 10 seconds. And then,
That's it. His
That's
feet
it.
in. He
His
got
feet in,
control.
he got
The ball. Cool. Game over.
Like catch to me.
And we out of here. So I mean, I get it, man.
First of all, you got a 6'6" nigga on a 5'10" nigga.
I mean, it was.
You was
it
already
a bad
at a
matchup.
disadvantage, yeah.
It was a bad matchup.
Yeah.
It was a bad matchup. But
But you like
no,
that?
salute to the Vikes, man. All right,
They-
we
Kirk
got,
Cousins, you like that?
we got predictions this week. We got Vikings versus 49ers.
got the Vikings in that game
Hatred.
by at least
Hatred.
by at least
It's
7.
this is what I will say. It's gonna be a good game, but the Niners got an advantage not only on defense but on offense. They got a slight advantage, but I want to see a good game of Minnesota playing their game.
Let me tell you something.
If the 49ers stop the run, this is going to be a cakewalk.
I'm gonna say I got the Niners blowing these fools out.
And like I say, if the Niners pull a Niners, which is Jimmy G having turnovers,
Oh, he
don't
gonna
wanna
give
play
you
that.
one.
That-
He'll
but
give up
they
one.
don't want to play them games though.
I mean, but Kurt will too, though.
That he didn't not against New Orleans.
No, not against New Orleans, but they can run. They ran the ball in New Orleans.
If the Niners can stop the run,
oh no, I know.
the Niners stop the run. This is going to be
It's the same thing with.
That's all the question mark with them.
So
D Ford is back. They got their edge rusher back.
Linebackers
back. They quick on the field. Hey,
I understand that. That's cool.
Still run downhill on them.
Exactly.
That's it. If they can run downhill, but that'd be the problem. You see teams, it's like you know that you can run downhill on the Niners. You try to run wide. What the hell?
I know what I'm saying.
Sense to me.
If
Zimmer can have the same, have a nice ass game plan for them, but then also at the same time, Shanahan got these plays hidden in the vault.
Yeah.
So
all right, Baltimore, Tennessee. Who y'all got now?
Can I take the upset? I'm gonna take the upset.
Take whoever you want.
I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take the upset.
Take Tennessee.
I'm gonna take. Hey, Baltimore is a great team. Tennessee is underrated. They have a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
Their defense is nice.
They run the game.
And if they run the ball, I feel like you play ball control. You run the ball. You get that game
keep them
close.
off the field.
Keep them off the field.
But here's the problem you got. Baltimore is
run
also
the
ball control.
on ball control too. It's just
Whoever can run the ball is gonna win.
At least turnovers.
Yeah.
Least turnovers.
I don't know.
And convert your third down.
I got Baltimore, Lamar
I
Jackson.
got the kid.
All I know is that if they run Derrick Henry 40 times, again, you don't want to hit Derrick Henry 40 times.
No, you do not.
You do not want to hit that dude 40 times.
Yeah, but if I can hold you up and have my linebacker clean you up,
or if I can get you before you get started.
Yeah.
But no, you don't really want to do
You don't
that.
want to hit that dude 40 times. Ooh, shit.
Who Green Bay got?
Seattle.
Seattle. Green Bay, Seattle. Who y'all got?
I'm gonna take Seattle.
I'm going Seattle because I'm biased. Beast mode is back. We going Seattle.
And not because of that. I just feel like they offense is moving and Green Bay is just up and down. You don't know who.
I don't believe in Green Bay's defense either.
I don't believe in Green Bay's back half, even though it's been upgraded from years past. I just think Russ is going to do
Russ is Russ, and it's hard. But it's hard to play in Lambeau this time of year.
I was about to say, I'm going to go with A-Rod, man. I'm going with Green Bay. It's A-Rod. A-Rod is due for a game.
Okay.
He is due right now.
That nigga
if they can get their running game,
yes.
Hey, if Aaron Jones can get it going,
they've been dependent on a running game a lot more.
They ain't got no choice
because they wide receivers are trash.
It's A-Rod.
The wide receivers
don't matter.
Like Tom Brady, where
listen, we ain't gonna stick here too long, but let's.
A-Rod been handing out careers.
Let's be honest here about A-Rod. A-Rod has also choked off many a playoff game.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. A-Rod was there. They was rotating receivers through Green Bay, bro. They was plugging people in, and he was just, come on.
We ain't talked about Kansas City.
What are you talking about?
Thank you, Reg.
I was getting to Kansas City until he said
James
facility.
Jones. James Jones wasn't no great receiver.
System. Donald Driver was a great receiver for that system.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but he was the one that was making all the back shoulder fade throws and everything. Like he was on point.
You gonna forget about the fast white boy, huh?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
No, Jordy Nelson was raw. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, and guess who the number one receiver was?
No, Jordy Nelson wasn't number one receiver. But I'm saying
Randall Cobb got hurt.
I'm saying all the other receivers, it wasn't like they were just like some great ass receivers. Like they was a good receiving core, but he made them dudes great. Like that receiving core was raw.
He made them great.
Yeah, bro. Come on. What they doing? What they do after him?
When we say
what they do after
Donald Driver retired.
Donald Driver retired. Where's Randall Cobb at?
In Dallas.
Number
What's
3.
he doing?
And he was hurt in Green Bay.
What's he doing? Okay,
He
what about
Jordy Nelson came to Raiders? They retired.
Okay, Jordy Nelson. But I'm about to.
They all played their prime there.
Exactly.
What about where's James Jones at?
He
NFL
retired.
Network.
He retired.
Where's what's the other receiver?
They all retired after they left.
Greg Jennings. What happened to Greg Jennings?
We are talking about.
We're grabbing Greg Jennings.
He retired after he left.
No, he was only in.
No, he went to
Green Bay
Minnesota.
for 4 years. He went to Minnesota and was trash.
He was hurt.
Who was in Green Bay? Who was in Minnesota?
We talking about like what Peyton Manning did.
Sam Bradford.
Thank you.
No. Peyton Manning actually had raw ass receivers.
That's what I mean. No.
Who?
That's what I mean
In
by
Denver
handing out
or
careers.
Indianapolis?
No, we know he had raw niggas in Indy.
Okay.
He had raw niggas on both sides.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying to Tide, though. They had similar, not in Indy, but if you take Denver's wide receiving core and Green Bay's, they are very similar.
Okay.
They're very similar.
In Denver, who we have besides Thomas?
He had the little slot fucking with the
Sanders?
Niners. Yeah.
He had Sanders, and then before that, he had Decker. And then
Really? You counted Decker?
Decker
Peyton
had
made Decker.
Wait,
Thank
Peyton
you.
made
Thank
Decker.
you.
Decker had 1,000 yards when he went to the Jets 2 years.
No,
he had,
he
yes, he
Sir,
did. He had
sir.
2,000 yard seasons
He did.
in New
Sir,
New
sir.
York.
Stop bringing me 1,000-yard.
I'm just saying.
Because you do realize that's only like 60 yards a game, right?
75.
Hey,
It ain't 75.
And who was
No, it's like 62.
Who was the Jets quarterback?
Trash.
fam.
that's what I'm saying. Who was the Jets
Peyton
quarterback?
made Decker. That's how he got paid.
Oh, I ain't say that. I ain't say that ain't how he got paid. I'm just.
He was trash.
I mean, Decker was cool.
All right.
Okay.
Kansas City. Who they got?
I think Kansas City got. So Baltimore got Tennessee. Kansas City has to get. Houston.
Houston. There we go. I'm trying to figure out what.
Oh yeah,
Kansas City.
all day.
Kansas City.
all day.
Kansas City.
KC about 20.
Like the way
Like
Buffalo,
20?
but the way Buffalo played Houston looked trash, fam.
Buffalo's defense better than Kansas
Buffalo's
City.
defense is good.
No, well, but what I'm saying is the way if they struggle like that, and Kansas City defense is average at best,
Yeah.
they ain't good.
I think it's a shootout.
I don't even think it's a shootout.
I think it's a shootout.
I think
KC wins.
I think Kansas
it's a
City
shootout.
wins, and their defense stops.
Tyreek
Stop. They stop Houston.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill.
Andre
It's hard. It's hard to stop. What's the name though? It's hard to shut him down. That damn quarterback, Watkins. That man.
Yeah.
Mahomes throwing the behind the back passes.
This yeah, for real. This is why I say I got Kansas City winning by maybe 7, but it's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be a shootout.
Winning by 14.
I can dig it. All right, let's see. Before we get off the sport, I want to. You know what? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save it. Let's get to the topic this week. So I talked to the fellas. We were trying to figure out exactly how we wanted to broach said topic, right? And we're still trying to figure it out, so we're gonna do it on the fly. This is basically Ty wanted to ask us how should men move in this era of feminism, right? And we're trying to figure out exactly what he meant by it. And basically, what role do we play anymore, correct?
What role do we play now? It seems like with the growth of women, I guess empowerment. I want to say women empowerment, with women, holding multiple roles, doing just everything. I mean, it seems like women have almost been vocal about not necessarily needing men in this time period. So, like, how does our role change? How has our role changed? Or does it change?
Yeah, it also kind of, a post we seen today also sparked this question, right? And the post basically read, are you a king? Are you still a king if you only do king shit for your queen? I'm paraphrasing here, but that was the gist of it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And so there was some feedback. There was some good feedback on it. But basically, can you still consider yourself a king if you only do shit for your queen? Now, we're not even talking about financially. We already know that's probably only going one damn direction. That should only go one damn direction. But we were talking, they were referring to like shit like, if you see ladies struggling with her bags, do you still help? Or do you like, that ain't my chick, so she got it. Or she gonna have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So piggyback off that, Ty's thing, and we see all these, you see all the male bashing memes and all this shit going around right now. And came up with the question like, well, how should you move in this time period?
I think I accept it. You know what I mean? Women have gotten stronger, and we have to accept that. They've come from belittlement in a lot of areas in life, and to see that growth these days, and yeah, they are vocal about it, and some shit doesn't need to be said. It is kind of annoying to see that part of it, but even outside of all that, it's good to see growth. Like, a woman's not just looked at as cooking, cleaning, fucking, and doing home shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is that necessarily a bad thing though?
They're
always
viewed
wonder
as that.
I mean,
you can't.
I mean, that's I think like that's my problem because women are like, well, I don't want to be seen like that, and it's like, okay, so you don't like the idea that I actually like the fact that you cook or that you clean or you know, and like allow me to bring the bacon home or whatever, right? Like you hate that idea now that like I want to do those things and I would prefer you to, you know, educate my kids or, you know, be at home and do these type of things. And like, for me, I want to understand why is that such a bad thing. Not saying that you can't go work. Like, hey, if you want to go work, that's cool too. Like, you want to go work and you want to, you know, bring home hundreds of dollars. Like, that's cool too. But why is that a bad thing that somebody likes you to do those things?
I think the problem isn't the fact that you like them to do those things. Is that the way it's portrayed is that that's all she can do.
Yeah. Well, now if that's the case, then that's bad. Now, if
you put her in this box, all she can do is cook and clean my house and take care of my kids. She can't do nothing else. That's how you view her. That's all she's qualified to do. I think that's when they have the issue.
But see, but as I'm saying, I don't hear women saying, like, I hear women being like, well, you know, like, I don't want to clean or I don't want to cook, and it's like, oh, what do you want to do? Like,
you see how that sounds?
I mean, because for me, it's like, okay, like, cool, like, I don't have no issue with you not doing those things, but it's like, okay, so what is it that you want to do, right? Like, you want me to play a specific role, and that's fine. If you want me to play the role of protector, a provider, or whatever, that's cool. Now, what role are you gonna play?
That's the question you're trying to get the other half.
And so that's my thing. It's like, okay, cool. I can play my role. What role you want to play? Now, if you don't want to play this role, then now what are we doing? Right? Because like I can cook and clean for myself too, right? Like I can do those things, and I can provide. But you can't do shit. Why you can't just chill and not do nothing? Nah, it don't work like that, right? And there's a lot of women that are like, I don't know if they want to specifically say that. Or but they are vocalizing it in that manner. And maybe they don't mean that, but they are vocalizing in that manner like, no. Like, no, you can cook for yourself, or you can do this. Like, cool, you're right, I can't do that. So now, what is your role? What are we doing? But you don't want to split the rent. You don't want to split bills. You don't want to do none of this shit. But you want me to cook and clean, and you want me to bring the bacon home, and you want me to do all these things. So what is your role? And what is my role? Like, So that's where it's like divided. I think that's where a lot of confusion is now. Because, like for me, I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Well, I think one of the big things, like the question needs to be asked if that's the case. But the problem is how you ask the question and how it's perceived when you ask the question. Ooh. Because you ask that question the wrong way, ain't nothing but fire and brimstone after that. Ooh. But if you're in,
fuck you mean what I want to do?
Yeah, but you're in a substantial relationship. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that matters to you, and you guys believe in these roles, you really do need to have them defined. Because she may say, well, look, I just want to be equal with these things, but I still expect you to do this, this, and this. I don't see a problem with you also saying, well, that's fine, but then I also expect you to still do this, this, and this. And if there's some pushback, have the conversation. But don't go into it without an understanding of what's expected within your relationship. Right. That ain't never going to work.
Right.
So it's like, shit, me and my wife, for example, right? She believes in gender roles. Like, I don't give a damn if I'm not here for weeks. She ain't touching the trash. Somebody else is coming to throw that shit out and she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Whether my son is doing it, she don't give a damn where he at. I got 2 boys. One of them niggas is close. I need y'all to come take this trash out for me.
Slide and pick up this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Slide, take this trash out. Come, or she might just bait you. Like, come hang out with me.
Oh, yeah.
Come up to the house before you leave.
Hey, you want to take this
trash out. Right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But she's also not going to push back on cooking or cleaning. Right. You see what I'm saying? See? So it's certain things, but she also believes in gender roles. That's the difference with Tip. She believes in that. You have a lot of women now who don't. So if you don't believe in gender roles, then what do you expect from the relationship? That's a legit conversation.
That want you to hear them roar. too.
That's fine. First of all, let's be honest, right? We talk about king queen shit, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to have we're just gonna stay within that realm of vernacular.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to really have this kingdom the way you talk like you do,
College word read.
hey man, I tried, man. Hawful, you know what I'm saying?
Awful.
So if you really want to have this kingdom the way you say you do, you can't have a bum ass queen.
Boom.
Talk about it.
You can't have somebody next to you who can't also help you lead. That was the queen's role.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, she didn't talk shit to you in front of the servants and shit, the kids. But nigga, when that door closed in the room, you had a conversation. You had a deep philosophical conversation with your queen. She started telling you where you was fucking up at. You should have sent your soldiers over there, chief, because that's not the space for them. You should have did this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you want. That's how you keep your shit right.
Yeah.
Like, when me and Tiff have issues, you niggas will never know.
Boom.
But as soon as you niggas leave, I be in the window looking like, hey, come back, hey, come back. All right, well, here we go. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how we move, though.
Yeah.
But I think that's how most relationships should be, in my opinion.
So what I can say is, my parents been together. I'm 37. They've been together 38 years.
Okay.
Boom.
For the life of me, I have never seen these niggas argue one time. At no point in my life, ever.
Wow.
Behind that dodo?
That's what.
Oh, my nigga.
This
I knew it went down. Because the only reason I knew it went down is because nobody said nothing to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Just
All the way through the house?
silence in the house.
Quiet.
It was what? Man, wasn't no food getting cooked, clothes, nothing.
That's usually when the woman's mad.
No, but what I'm saying is, I know
no shit move without her.
nothing,
Never.
Exactly.
which is understandable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was like, well, Jesus Christ, I never seen them argue. Still to this day, still haven't seen them argue.
No,
but that's how it's supposed to be,
My parents the same way. I get it.
and that's how it's supposed to be.
I hear.
My household was kind of like that growing up, but my brother has this sense of independence about himself. I'll say, where it's like, I don't need any motherfuckers. I'll do. It's in his makeup to do what he has to do for himself. He's very self-sufficient. He's been that way for most of his life. So, if shit is going rocky, Terry's not going to be in a position where he can't do for himself.
Yep.
Or, anybody he wants to do for. And that's
That nigga the king of the backup plan.
yeah.
It's a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
and that's me as well, because I've seen, unfortunately, I've seen my mom argue. I've seen my mom and dad fall out, and my stepdad fall out, and all this shit. And so, from me, I learned that you got to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, for me, that's probably one of my biggest flaws in relationships, period, is the fact that, like, as soon as that shit started going bad, I'm like, nigga, I can do this shit myself. Fuck it. Fuck it.
See how it comes out at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's a flaw, because I know me, and I know, like, as soon as I see some shit that I don't like, nigga, I'm like, you know what?
I'm out.
Like, hey, I can do this shit by myself. Like, I don't need this shit.
So then that begs the question then, right? If you go into it with that mindset, and I'm not saying that mindset is wrong, are you ever really fully committed then?
No, because you always got that in the back of your mind.
I
I can do this shit myself. I don't need this motherfucker.
Because that's usually the threat that always pops out. As
Yeah,
soon as you
yeah.
have a big argument, like, nigga,
Yeah.
we can leave here.
Yeah, I think it's
a good and a
one of
bad
those
thing.
things that you really shouldn't project too much. Because once you start projecting, it's like you're gonna make your partner feel like, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's good to have it in your mind, in your head, and knowing that you can be self-sufficient and take care of things on your own, rather than projecting that to the motherfucker you would, like, motherfucker, if in the heat of an argument, I don't need you, bitch. Like,
Leave me.
yeah, like leave. Like you can't do that. You know
Not if it matters to you.
You're right. Not
You
if it
shouldn't do
matters
that
to
if it
you.
matters to you.
I mean, it's definitely something that I try to watch myself, because, like I said, I've been so self-sufficient for so long, that, like I said, when the shit does hit the fan,
Right.
I'm like, nah, I ain't about to do this shit, but you on your own on this one, nigga, and I will check the fuck out.
You will
real
want
quick.
You want your partner to be like that?
No, I don't. That's what
I'm saying. You want to like if all shit fails, you want them to be self-sufficient at the end of the day. But when it comes out, it's the wrong time sometimes.
Yeah,
and
so when you saying that like that fully committed, I don't know. Like I can't like it's been a situation where I was fully committed. You know what I'm saying? Where I was like in that shit to win it. And because it went bad, I was like,
you put your guard up.
The guard goes back up.
But doesn't that then mean that women are doing the same thing then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably my only issue. Though I don't mind a woman being self-sufficient. That's actually attractive.
Yeah. I think that's dope. I think it's dope as hell.
And the way shit is now, like it's already bad for a man to depend. Like fully lean, like no job, no money, no nothing like that. And you fully leaning on your woman, like that's not okay to do.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I think that aspect of it, like dependability. Like I seen a meme the other day that said a man with money could change a woman's life, but a woman with money wouldn't even look a broke nigga's way. You know what I mean? And
in some cases,
there's a lot of truth to that statement. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about a nigga had money that fell off. You know what I mean? But we talking about you coming through the door with a JanSport, the latest Jordans that came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's definitely subjective.
But you say
it's also based off traditional gender roles and how how you perceive certain things to be.
Right.
Because being raised, especially if she was raised in a 2-parent household and seeing her dad get up and go to work and be the provider and that kind of shit, you have to match whatever energy she's used to.
Well, it's like we had that one discussion about when like dating women that want you to be like their daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not Willie Earl, but at the same time, I have some of these qualities, but I'm not him.
It's definitely a safety, like a safety net for them.
Yeah.
To see those same qualities that they saw in somebody else.
Absolutely.
That was,
they're identifiable. They recognize it. They seen the pros of this up close and personal for most of their lives.
Yeah.
So does the type of relationship, like if you're just dating somebody and y'all, maybe y'all fucking here and there, go to the movies every now and then, are you supposed to then, is she wrong for trying to find that in those stages? And then she had, hey, I'm a little short on this, can you give me a couple $? And you be like, nah, you got it, boo. Like,
go find Willie Earl looking like.
Right. I mean, is she wrong for being upset because Willie Earl would have kicked in the bread some years ago, and she dealing with a new nigga that's like, fuck that, we not even there yet?
Well,
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like if you smashing, you already there. But
that's kind of why I was getting ready to go with that.
Because I mean, I know if I'm smashing somebody, like I feel like we got some type of connection, and I'm gonna look out for her in some way outside of I don't know, man.
Now
that's a tricky question. That's a tricky situation.
Right, because you're also, if you're dating and smashing, right, in your scenario, right, that means we've gone out multiple times. We probably fucked multiple times. This is something that we might be growing something through this, right? Mm-hmm. So in that scenario, then I don't see a huge issue with it. Now, granted, it might have a cap on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come tell me that, you a G short on your rent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the same move just yet. But
wait there, yeah.
I might not have the G. I might have $300-400. I can, try to help you get as close. I don't call your friends. I don't have that. But I can try to help you. I can try to maneuver something because I don't want to see you struggle because we are actually trying to grow this thing.
But at the same time, she got to know you ain't Willie Earl.
I
mean, she got to know that you ain't Willie Earl. Willie Earl will cash out a G and don't give a fuck. Be like, hit me back later, baby.
These ain't them times.
No, like it's different.
The times have changed. Yeah.
Like Willie Earl can build a house, a fence, change an alternator, do all that.
Yeah.
These niggas now like barely know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put oil in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's those things that she used to seeing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Willie Earl do everything in the house. Now Willie Earl ain't there. You trying to step to her, but you ain't Willie Earl. She kind of looking at you like, well, Willie Earl will give me any and everything I want. This nigga like, shit.
I got $40.
Got the 40.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's also about how you determine what dating is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I would honestly recommend, on some real shit, men and women learn how to date without fucking.
Yeah.
Learn how to do that. I know that shit sounds blasphemous to dudes and all that kind of shit.
Somebody got to cut our shit off.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga,
Hey, turn the podcast on right now. Click. These niggas lost they mind.
But you eliminate a lot of other shit that a lot of people tie into the sex part of it.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you had a conversation and you know, you might be the nigga she just want to smash. I mean, those roles are being reversed in that direction too.
That's happening.
Motherfucker call you over, you the booty call, nigga. She not.
Right.
Cause once you beat nigga, you can leave now. Like nigga, when's your Uber getting here?
They be sending out them WIAs.
Yeah.
Where you at?
That was shit.
I need this beat.
That's it. You can go home. You smash nigga and she tell y'all, well, I gotta get up early in the morning, so
Let yourself out.
yeah.
Ain't no food ready either.
No, ain't
Hey,
nothing.
come over. They hit you like, hope you already ate. Ain't no food here. Ain't nothing. Get some ass and go home.
That's it.
Okay.
But that you know they going in. But everybody's, because what I keep reading on the socials, right, is the new dating scene is trash. Everybody's basically saying, now I can see that. Everybody's saying this shit is trash. Generation's trash. These niggas ain't shit. Then dude saying, well, these women ain't shit. It just ain't nobody's shit, right?
Right.
That problem's twofold. One, stop putting that shit out there. Because you lying. Motherfuckers get married every day, B. Now, granted, you may not have nobody to marry yet, but it's clear that everybody ain't trash. And maybe it's you.
Maybe it is.
Sucks to hear, but if you've been in a bunch of shitty-ass relationships, you're the common denominator. It could be you, could not be you. Stop dating with your pussy. Stop dating with your dick.
Yeah.
Go in, get to know some goddamn body, and see what goes from there. That's the biggest reason I would say to take the sex part out of dating. And it's okay dating multiple people because you're not fucking nobody.
Right.
Go out,
Right.
see what motherfucker rolls with you, keep your shits to yourself, and then when you find them you're cool with, then okay, slide and get him some.
But I got a question. Y'all, clearly y'all two not dating no more. Y'all done.
No, I've been off the
Y'all
market
done.
for a long time.
Actually, y'all three not dating no more. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't say y'all. But question: when y'all was dating, did y'all ever date multiple women at the same time?
Yes.
In the way I just described?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
No, not like that.
Okay.
I like
I was a
talking to
whore.
people. Yeah, see,
No, I mean I was thinking because I'm like, you know, I've consistently heard I've heard people say that but I can't think of a time I was just really just dating multiple people. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was like legitimately like going out with Carla on Monday and Tuesday I'm going out with Tiffany and Wednesday I'm going out with there was never a time when I was doing any of that.
Yeah.
It was literally like okay, like I might start talking to 3 or 4 people, but shit, one stood out and I was like, fuck it.
That's kind of, yeah.
I'm rolling with her. Like, fuck this.
I might have been doing some multiple flirting, but then
Yes.
once we got cool, okay, this one stands out. I'm going to try to see what happens with this one right here, and we move from here.
Yeah, you know, I just always wondered how does that work? That whole that shit gotta be draining.
I mean, but you doing it at your own pace too, though.
True.
yeah.
Because I mean, that's the other part of bringing it all the way back to what we was talking about, the empowerment of women at this point. They want to be able to do what they want, how they want, without being judged for it necessarily. You get what I'm saying? To take the whore label off, the slut label, all that old other shit, the thought, all that shit that they put out there. Go ahead and remove this shit because she's moving it the same way a dudes is moving.
Yeah.
Now, I would suggest that men and women moving the same is bad for everybody. Somebody has to set the fucking standard. But, I mean, I might just be yelling to the fucking wind, whatever. But if you do that multiple thing, right?
Yeah.
You have to, dudes need to understand that she's probably doing that. And if you start feeling some kind of way, just vocalize it. I mean, tell her, look, man, you're the only person I'm dating. I really want to get to know you, but if you're not there yet, let me know.
Because then I can go ahead and move on social media about you being in your feelings and all that other shit.
She just might. Guess what she just did, too, though?
Lost a good one.
Did you a fucking favor. Because if she willing just to flame you up because you want to be with her and she ain't ready for it, then fuck her.
Bitch.
You know what I mean? On some real shit. I ain't gonna apologize to you if I'm feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you gonna talk shit to me because I said I want to date you exclusively?
Because then on the flip side, if you ready and he ain't, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
Exactly. He wasted my time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
fuck out of here, man. And stop running to social every time your shit don't work out.
Yeah.
Shit, look in the fucking mirror. But anyway.
You ain't read a Bible all year. You supposed to read a fucking
Man.
Bible verses.
Only thing I hate, the main thing I hate right now is all the propaganda that we spread, right? If you look between Facebook, IG, and Twitter, you will swear nobody with a dick and or pussy is shit. Nobody.
Pretty much.
Oh, these motherfuckers over here talking about niggas ain't shit, and every nigga cheat. All these motherfuckers over here talking about women ain't shit. All they want to do is try to get food out, and you know what I'm saying? And cash in. That's it. All that shit's trash. Like I said, motherfuckers get married every day. So, it's all bullshit. Stop spreading that bullshit. And then it's always like the single people, right? With the most male bashing posts. But then say they want to be in a relationship. Motherfucker, with who?
relationship goals.
Yeah.
With who, though? You bash all dudes and say, well, you want to find the right man. Is he reading any of this shit?
Few of them heifers on my timeline. You bitches just say.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate that.
If there's a dude who really likes you, right? And he's a friend of yours and he just hadn't shot his shot shit, let's say we on Facebook. And all you post is how niggas ain't shit. Guess who ain't never shooting? Him. The motherfucker who really feeling you.
I show
At all.
No
Leave this angry motherfucker alone. This nigga's angry is going through something. Leave her ass right where she at.
Keep her over there.
She got that hurt on her.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming out of her veins. Nigga. It's coming out of her pores.
Shit don't smell good, don't look good, no nothing.
At all, man. At all. All right, man. Well,
It's like black licorice. Stay away.
Like that bullshit Ty ass be eating that Twizzler shit.
Yeah, that Twizzler.
I ain't gonna hate on my Twizzler.
Because that shit tastes like plastic.
That shit is plastic.
Y'all hating, but the strawberry ones are hella good, man.
Plastic.
Strawberry
okay.
Twizzlers are delicious.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they ain't on red vines, but you know, but
Exactly.
I mean,
That's
love
the
red
standard.
vines.
Eat some red.
That's
some
the
real
standard.
shit.
Right.
Eat some
I'm
real
just
shit.
saying, don't be hating on little Twizzlers.
All right, man. Shit, we at that point already.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, fuck it. That kind of was a question of the week and shit
Yeah,
too,
there
so
we
that
go.
works. We got birds and salutes this week.
I got a salute. I want to give a salute to my nephew Ant, who's pursuing this whole police thing, and he is fucking killing it.
How far is he?
I think he passed the written, right?
Yeah, he
He's
passed the
waiting
written.
for the actual oral exam.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you gotta do the little.
Okay.
He damn near in there.
Okay.
He damn near in there.
Yeah.
I think Mustang's looking at him already, if I'm not mistaken.
I
think
want to put him.
OPD is
Oh,
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just knowing where that dude's come from, like since he was born, that nigga's been like glued to me, like so. It's like a super proud uncle moment for me.
Yeah, Uncle Mike.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's the
Yeah,
trip.
Uncle Mike.
Yeah, that's the trip. Even up until it's like Uncle Mike, Uncle
Yeah,
Mike.
making these favorable ass trades in the fantasy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's still
No,
fighting on
man,
that shit too.
but shout out to my dude, man. He's
Shout out to
somebody
Ed,
to be
man.
proud of and all that good shit.
Keep grinding, man.
Yep.
Keep grinding. Anybody else bird and salute?
You know what? I kind of got a salute, but it's also a bird at the same time.
Oh, shit,
it's to the old dude that shot it's like I understand you standing. I understand you standing up for your rights. You got tired and they wasn't doing nothing about it, so you took it in your own hands. But the sad part is you 93, and now you in jail for attempted murder and some other shit.
You know what's going through.
You know what I'm saying?
I done seen it all.
I ain't worried about it.
I ain't worried about
But
it.
like, dude, you on a king? Like, just.
They gonna put his
I
ass
wonder
in
what the
jail.
kickback on the gun did to him.
But it's
How
like
do
a
you
murder.
sentence him? We give you the rest of your life? I mean,
Like,
you
it
only
ain't
got
that
a couple
long.
years.
12
You
years.
put that nigga in the
So
hospital
it's just like
somewhere,
that. I
put him
got
in
a
the
bird
home.
and salute for that. It's like I don't know how to feel about it.
I was
don't
only
think
mad
you can
once
salute
I
somebody getting shot, boy. Like that's
doing the shooter. I mean,
a bird, Keith.
Is it?
That's a bird, what? He shot somebody.
I think
What the fuck?
I think the only issue I have with it, honestly, is because it was over like a water leak.
Yeah.
Like, nigga didn't break in your house, or, you know what I'm saying? It
Think
was,
about their water.
that shit was funny.
That's my kicker. I know it's over some water, but damn, like how long was you complaining before you got to shooting? That's my issue.
Need a little more information.
about that life.
He walked in there.
But you 93.
What about you, Ty? You got a bird to salute?
I don't know if it's a bird or a salute. I just want to, I just want to give some thoughts and prayers to anybody that's gonna have to deal with this fallout from the Iran, U.S. Bombing, killing the general over there, and and them now blowing up some U.S. Bases in Iraq, and just all the tension that's been created. They sending jets and military personnel over there, man. So it sucks. For me, I always, I had always had mixed feelings about just our America's position in the rest of the world. Mm-hmm. But it's on fact, because as I study American history and shit, of course, history is always written by the victors.
Mm-hmm.
We're always just taking shit, man. To be
Mm-hmm.
real, we just take shit, man.
And then we celebrate it and feed niggas turkey.
Yeah, and we have a history of just taking shit, man, and justifying fucking other people's shit up, and
So what's the trip about
people,
it?
land.
Right.
Yeah, people, land, economy.
What's the trip about it is we meddle in everybody's
shit,
business,
but
we don't meddle in our own.
There you go.
Fuck that. Don't nobody ever clean up their own backyard and look over the fence.
Exactly. So so for me, it's just really just prayers to all the individuals that might have to go over there. I have a nephew that's actually stationed in Europe right now, doing like telecom work and shit like that. Hopefully he ain't got to run over to fucking Iran. I'm praying that he don't have to. And some other family members that's in the military. So, I'm definitely, my heart goes out to anybody that got to get involved in this shit, man.
Yeah.
She got rid of some.
I got a bird. And I got a bird for the bird. I got a bird for Twitter. Cool. You punk motherfucker, you. So, for those who don't know, Twitter suspended my account, right? For a day, basically, for like 12 hours. Because, according to them, I violated terms of service because I called Busta Rhymes a Negro. Not a nigga, a Negro. Let me give you my backstory.
Okay, please, thank you.
So, I'm on Twitter one late night, right? Minding my business. And I come across a post that Busta Rhymes, the rapper, put up. Now, in this post, he's talking about Raekwon, the chef from Wu-Tang Clan. But the way he's framing this brother taught me the game. This brother was instrumental in it sounded like Raekwon had died until you get to the end. Mm-hmm. It's actually a happy birthday post.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I replied, I was like, Negro, you had me thinking he died, man. Salute to one of the best who ever did it. Happy birthday. That's all the tweet said. Niggas flagged me for it.
God damn.
Flagged me for it. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell, because I said Negro. As much as people say nigga on Twitter all day, Negro is the one that's gonna get me flagged and kicked off of Twitter, huh? Fuck y'all, man. And I'm still posting this link on Twitter, so you niggas can click it.
There you go.
That's what we doing. But
I
yeah,
another
man.
bird for Ty's horrible ass coaching. I never send my kid to be coached.
I got to salute to the floater, to the teardrop.
To the teardrop. Teardrop. Hey, he give my salute.
Work on your sham guy. You gonna be out here hurting motherfuckers.
Mike, I had your son ball.
That's
bro.
all right. No, you call my son trash, I'm gonna come see you like the father in the wheelchair.
Straight up.
I'm gonna
Straight
see
up.
you just like that nigga.
Well, all right, man. We want to thank y'all for listening, and we will holler at y'all next week.
Peace.